let's talk about my 2024 crafting goals. Hello everyone, Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with you all today. Okay, so yes, I know 2024 has begun, but you know what? There's still a lot of time left in 2024 to do all of our knitting, crocheting, spinning, weaving, whatever goals we want to do. And so, yes, I thought that I'd go ahead and share my 2024 goals with you all. I know that it's February, but you know what? We're going to be crafting all year long. So, I want to go ahead and tell you all what I am wearing. This is the Empower People cowl designed by Casapinka. Now this is the knitted version, but there's also a crochet version as well that I have made. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my Ravelry pages for both the knitting and crochet version of this cowl. And also you can look in my Ravelry page and see what yarn I used and the measurements and all that good stuff. You can check it out there. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and jump into these goals. So it's a little bit of everything. First of all, we're going to start off with a little bit of spinning, and this is going to be goal number 1. I want to learn how to use my EWW, I always get that mixed up, EWW Nano 2 e-spinner. So I bought my e-spinner last December and I was so excited to use it. I just couldn't wait to get it out of the box. And then I tried to work with it. I tried to, figure it out, get all of that because my tension was a major issue. But y'all, unfortunately, I had to put that e-spinner in time out. I got so frustrated with that thing. Oh my gosh, I got so frustrated with it. And yeah, it's been sitting in its box since December. And I know that is terrible. I shouldn't give up on it, but man, oh man, it was so frustrating. And so I really have to work on the tensioning and the gears, and I'm hoping it's just me. I'm hoping it's not the spinner. I'm hoping it's just me, and I just need to not get frustrated, not grip so tight, and just do it. I just need to take some time to really spend time with my e-spinner. So that is my goal number 1. All right, y'all, let's move on to number 2. Okay, so number 2, I want to start sewing project bags again. So back in the day, I used to sew and sell project bags, and I just love using project bags. I use my own handmade project bags all the time. In fact, they're all full right now with different projects. And so I have a sewing machine. It's just, collecting dust, and I really want to get back to using it. And I probably haven't made a project bag since, I'm going to say 2019. I think it's been that long. But the thing is, I have a ton of zippers in my sewing kit that I need to use. I mean, a ton of zippers. I don't know why I bought that many zippers. I just felt like I was going to make that many project bags. And so those zippers have just been sitting there. And so I really want to make some project bags and maybe some little notion pouches and something like that. Just to use up those zippers. So I really want to get back into it. And I really enjoyed the process. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, really enjoyed it. And yeah, I think I would really like to get back into just sewing in general. But I think maybe like my first project will be, like sewing project bags and little notion pouches, because I already know that I know how to do that. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to move on to goal number 3, which is learn new techniques. I want to learn new knitting techniques. I want to learn new crochet techniques. I want to learn how to knit and crochet cables. Yes, I want to learn how to do that. Also, I want to learn how to knit and crochet color work. I haven't done that yet, and so I really want to do that. And maybe, just maybe, I might try to learn Tunisian crochet. that's one that I've been putting on the back burner for a while. But this year might be my year. We'll see. But I definitely want to learn how to knit and crochet both cables and color work. I think that is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I already have some beautiful knit and crochet patterns picked out that have beautiful color work and beautiful cables. And I really want to check that out. So, yeah, that is definitely one of my goals. All right, y'all. Goal number 4 is I want to challenge myself to knit and crochet with colors other than purple. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I might have a purple problem. Everything I love is purple. Look, water bottle, purple. It's out of control. But I love knitting and crocheting purple things. I just love it. I can't help myself. And so, yeah, I want to work more out of my comfort zone, I guess you could say. And I feel like I've been doing better with that. I was yarn shopping the other day and I had a test knit to do. And of course, my eye went straight to the purple. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to look great. And when I say purple, I'm talking all shades of purple. And I was like, well, this is a really cool color. So I picked up the purple and then I was like, ugh, you should do something different. And it's not that I'm forcing myself to do it. It's just that I am a fan of a lot of different colors. It's just that my eye is just drawn to purple. And so I ended up going with a pink yarn. And I've never really considered myself a pink person, but I went hot pink, y'all. So I got that. I think you all would have seen that in my last vlog. And then also just looking over here at my yarn, I have some green yarn that I need to use up. I've got blue. I've got some red over there. Black, of course. That's another color that I really like. Black and purple are like comfort zone colors to me. I feel nice and safe with those colors. But it's time to step out a little bit. I have some magenta color yarn over there. Yeah, I have the yarn to make other things. And yeah, so that's something that I want to continue to work on this year. It's just using more colors other than purple. And I know you all are probably wondering, like, are you okay? Do you have a fever? Like, what's going on? But no, I'm perfectly fine. It's just that I realized that I should knit and crochet with other colors. So let me know, do you have a favorite color that you always work with? It could be red, it could be yellow, it could be teal, whatever. Like, that is your color. And when you go into a yarn shop, your eyes beeline to that color. Every time you're in there, you just go to the blue. Let me know if you are that person. Okay, so let's see. We have goal number 5. So goal number 5 is I want to knit and crochet with my lonely one skein pieces, balls of yarn. I've got all these little one skeins, like, I don't really know what to even call them. They're just lonely skeins where I only have one color, or I only have that skein in one colorway. It's definitely not enough to make a garment with it. It's barely enough to make a scarf with it unless it's like fingering weight. And so yeah, I really want to use those one-off skeins. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. One-off skeins. I really want to use them up. And I have quite a few, or at least to me, it's quite a few, because I like to have projects planned for my yarn. And so looking at my one skeins, I mean, I could easily do a hat with all of them, but I want to challenge myself to do something else. So I don't know. Let me know if you all have any great ideas that you can do with those lonely one-off skeins of yarn. I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's move on to goal number 6. So y'all, this is a fun one because I want to knit or crochet a pattern written completely in French. So I've been learning French for quite a while. I still have a long ways to go, but I feel like I'm improving every single day. But I think it would be so cool if I could like complete a knit or crochet project in French. I just think that would be so awesome. And also it will teach me a lot of new words. And I think that's one tip that I've seen in language learning is that when you're learning a language, you learn the words that apply to your life. Like, for example, if you're into gardening, then you're going to want to learn gardening terms and gardening tools and plants and things like that. If you're a mechanic, then you're going to want to learn car terms and tools and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to do a knit or crochet pattern in French. And I do watch French YouTube channels. And I would say that I understand most of what they're saying. But then it's like if they say a term that's only in the yarn world, because in the yarn world we have our own language. And so like I'll be listening in French and then they'll say the word that's for knit, or the word for pearl, or the word for back loop only. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I definitely want to learn those yarn words in French. And I think that'll help me out a lot. So we shall see. We shall see. That one I am really excited about. Okay, y'all, I believe we are on goal number 7. So I want to be able to build a handmade clothing collection. Okay. I want to be able to walk outside my house every day wearing something that I made, something that I knitted, I crocheted, I sewed. I want to be able to wear a handmade garment every single day. I think that would just be so awesome. I feel like I'm on my way. Usually when I go out to maybe if I go out to worship or something like that, I will wear something that, that I made, like handmade. But I would love to be able to even just go to Walmart wearing something that I made. So I definitely would like to make some more basics like t-shirts, things like that. Of course, when the weather is cold, if I'm just heading out to the grocery store, I'm always wearing a scarf that I've made or a hat that I've made or something like that. But I would love to be able to have enough handmade garments that I can just wear any day, anytime. And also in terms of sewing, I used to sew for myself quite a bit back in the day, before I even had this YouTube channel. And I used to sew myself skirts and dresses, and I enjoyed it because proportionally, I'm not what the stores are offering. It's so hard for me to go shopping. And so I enjoyed making my own clothes because I could tailor and fit things according to my body. So that is definitely a goal that I have. Okay, so let's see. Which one are we on next? All right, we are on goal number 8. So I want to post on social media more consistently. And my social media all revolves around crafting, knitting, crocheting, hopefully some spinning. And it has been focused on sewing in the past. And I really want to get back to that because the thing is, I know that a lot of people say, oh, you're so good on camera and, I like your presence and all of that stuff. And that's fine. But I'm here by myself. There's no one around. So I feel very free to just be myself and open and everything. And I think also because I've been on YouTube since 2015. And over that time, there are some particular usernames that comment on my video, and I recognize those usernames. So for those of you who are always making comments on my videos, a lot of those names, a lot of your names, I remember. And so I feel like I've kind of built this community on YouTube where I recognize people. But when it comes to TikTok and Instagram, to me, it's it's broader, and I feel like I don't know those audiences as well. And so I think in the past I've been more self-conscious, I guess, about posting even selfies. I just felt weird about posting videos and pictures of myself. But I will say, probably last year I did a lot better. I posted a lot more showing what I'm wearing and the knits and the crochet projects that I'm wearing. I did a lot better last year, but I want to do even better, this present year. I want to continue to do that because I had someone tell me one time that they enjoyed the fact that I wasn't afraid to show how I looked in my knit and crochet pieces being someone of a larger size. And that really hit me. That really, really hit me because I didn't really think of it, as a big deal. Even on YouTube itself, I feel like I've come a long way because, there have been times where in the past I've gained weight, and looking back at those videos, I can see my insecurity. Because a lot of times I would only film from the clavicle up. I would only film right here. Y'all won't see any of this, and I didn't feel that I was so conscious at the time. But looking back at those videos, okay, when did I do that? Oh, it was when I had picked up some weight. And I was like, man, I really didn't think of myself as a self-conscious, body-conscious person, but there were little things that I was doing. And so, I just feel like, hey, all bodies need to be represented when it comes to knitting and crocheting. And, I have learned that it's a lot more helpful to other people if they see other people that are of a similar size. Of course, we're all different, but even like for myself, I love like when I'm on Ravelry, and I'm checking out a pattern that I want to make, I will go to the project page to see all the people that have made it. And I instantly go to the girls with like a similar body build to mine, similar bust measurements, because I want to see like, okay, so if it looks that good on them, there's a chance it might look that good on me. But anyway, that's my thought process. But yeah, that's that. All right, so let's go to another goal that I have. So this one is a bit of a social media goal as well. So I want to reach 10,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. I want to hit that goal this year. That is a goal of mine. I have been on YouTube since August of 2015, and I want to hit that 10K subscriber number this year. And so I also want to hit 5,000 subscribers on Instagram and 1,000 followers on TikTok. So yeah, 5,000 followers on Instagram, 1,000 followers on TikTok, and 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am manifesting it. I am manifesting that those numbers are going to happen this year. And of course, I can't do that without you all's help. So to those who have already subscribed, thank you very, very much. And to those who subscribe in the future that see this video later down the road, thank you. Thank you in advance. Okay, so goal number 10. Y'all, I need and I want to improve my posture when it comes to knitting and crocheting. Y'all, I catch myself hunching over, slouching over when I am knitting and crocheting, and it needs to stop. I need to relax my shoulders, sit properly for many reasons. Because first of all, I have scoliosis. So I should know better. I should know better to align my spine the best that I can because that thing is crooked. And, save my back. Because when I'm really getting into my knitting and crocheting, I'm down here like this. I'm into it. And I need to stop that behavior. I really do. I have to correct my posture. I got to work on that. And I feel like I've been trying to catch myself. So if I've been working like this and I catch myself slouching or hunching over, I'll just gently lift my shoulders back and, work. It's not the most natural feeling, but I need to save my back, y'all. Okay, I only have one. I need to save it, okay? So those are my crafty goals for this year. Let me know what your goals are. Leave me a comment below. I would love to know what your sewing goals are, your spinning goals, your weaving goals, your knitting and crochet goals. Let me know what your crafting goals are this year. Even if you're into diamond painting, that is a craft, loom knitting, embroidery, whatever, latch hooking, it doesn't matter. Let me know what your crafty goals are for this year. And let me know what you worked on while watching, or did you just chill? Because there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. And definitely leave me a comment, because I love reading your comments. I really do. And also, I just wanted to thank you so much for liking this video. It means a lot. And thank you for watching. Yeah, that is all that I have for you all. Okay, until next time. Bye.